Well, good morning. Can you hear next door firing up his power drill or whatever it is? I certainly can. What a nuisance. Oh, the life of an artist. So, I'm mixing up some colours. Ultramarine, oxide of chromium green, cadmium yellow, yellow ochre, raw rumber, because today I'm looking at this darker colour, darker image. Cadmium scarlet, well, you never know, I might be able to get a chance to use it. Burnt umber, there we go, burnt umber. White, yes, got white. A bit of magenta, you never know, I might be able to use that, a bit of magenta. Got blues, yellows, reds and oranges. Greens are hookers, I love hookers. Hookers green, there we go, in we go. Get hookers green. And I do like to use a little bit of phthalo green, or phthalo blue. I'm really a bit short of phthalo green. So I'll get phthalo blue, no I won't, I'll leave it there for now. Ah, Payne's grey, lots of Payne's grey in this picture. Right, I'm struggling with this picture because when it comes down to it, it seems to me, it's what really rocks my boat, rocks my heart or whatever, is colour. Also I like design, you can see that. And this does not have the colour. Not like the wonderful Marrakesh paintings that I just so enjoy. So I'm going to continue it and finish it. I'm not going to waste 2 days of painting and just see where I go. Also, there is a difference between acrylic and oil. The molecules of acrylic are thicker and it's different. Oil gives you that lovely lustre, finer feel about it. So this area here is too dark to me. Some areas here are quite nice. Oh, I've got gulls as well now. They're going to attack the fish, so excuse me, I've got them. Huge gulls we have down there in Cornwall. Obviously well fed. Right, so here we go. Here we go. Got all the colours, got my water, got my brushes. Where do I start? I have no idea. Except I don't like that area there. So, and I want to put that into... Oh, that's too light and that's too dark. Okay, well I'll just continue on. Try not to waste 2 days trying to make something good come out of it. So, the first thing I'm going to do is panic. No, that's not what I'm going to do. First thing I'm going to do... This is, look at this, what's this? Okay. What I'm trying to do is be much more fine with it. I know that's what I'm trying to do. Start off with a bigger brush like this and you slowly work down using a square brush like this. Slowly work down to smaller square brushes. And, oops, that's a bit dirty. And then finally to the little touches like that. Different ways of working. It's also very much going on. So. Just refresh and remind myself of what's out there. Well, the Cornish stone has a lot of yellow in it. So, it does have that yellow. Maybe this needs to be in yellow too, but if we'll go yellow, try not to think too much, just do it. I've got a bit of blue in it. Is it going to be right? See, look how, you know, is that going to work? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work. I really don't know. The only way to really make anything work, that blinking, is there again, that gull just flew off. I wonder if he got something. quite like that boat, like it's a little rounded. I'll square it off at some stage. That's looking slightly better. As I say, one thing I don't want to do is waste 2 days of work, even though I don't like the colours quite so much. What I don't really want to do is waste valuable time. Once it's varnished up and you've got everything together and you've let it go and you've moved on to something else, you might come back to it, which I often do that. I think actually it wasn't so bad, that's quite a nice painting there. You'll hang that up actually. But you've also got to think, it goes to the showrooms, will it sell? Because of my style, most people like to see something they can relate to. And I have this particular style, not everyone can relate to it. I quite like that, yeah. Now then, you've got this red down here, is it? The right colour? I don't really know, but I do like what you're getting there. Not too bad. You can sometimes really change things by glazing over, which I love to do. Take some D. I can put that palm back in possibly. Right. Into a smaller brush. Now I'm going into these darker colours. And what colour are you going to do these? Well, again, I like the one thing I am doing is observing the Cornish architecture more when I go out. It's really, there are some lovely aspects to it. Some lovely buildings. They look great in the sunshine. It's raining and miserable. It's not so good. What you do there I do not know. There's probably going to be a, something like something where you get a bit lost. The good thing about acrylic is that you can make lots of mistakes and go over it. If this was oil, I'd have to plan it all out a bit more. You can do that with acrylic, which is one reason why I like it. Disadvantage is oil just has that added something. How's it going? It's going okay. Right. Now then, I've got let's put some chimney in. The chimney. And a bit of that. Again, it's quite dark. It's not very dark. I've painted some very dark paintings in the past and sold them. Someone's obviously resonated with them, and at the time I was also resonating with them. Just waffling now. Just waffling. Clocking in, that's what I'm doing. Just clocking in.
see what I've got as well. You're constantly learning when you paint. You're constantly learning. I'm never satisfied with what I do, with the exception. I'm quite satisfied with these Marrakesh paintings. But usually I'm not satisfied. I always think I can do better. Oh, no racket next door. Can you see? Can you see my nostrils there? There are a lot of these sort of windows here in Penzance. And these churchy things, there are lots of those. Religion was quite a big deal down here. It's not obviously now, but it was. It wasn't that long ago that people were still not putting their washing out on a Sunday. So I've been told. And actually, I mean, the Cornish people have been, I think, have been really nice actually since I've moved down here. I was warned that they won't, you know, you'd be a bit of an outsider. Oops, that's right. But I have to say, I haven't really found that. I found them to be very warm and down to earth people, because I'm not Cornish. Bit of detail there. I used to hate detail. It's really fussy. I mean, I might come to find this fussy, but just little bits and pieces of architecture. I mean, that's, don't have a bit of lead. I don't know what it's called, the official word for it, but a bit of leading you'd have down there, just below that. Just below that chimney there. Anyway, it's going to be quite a long video. Quite like to put in little... One thing I've noticed is you have these lovely fish scale tiles. I've noticed them a lot down here and I love them. I love looking at them. I do like architecture, I like looking at it. The character of a place is defined by its architecture, isn't it? Buildings. Like that. Can you see what I'm doing? Like that. Well, it's a bit like waiting for paint to dry, isn't it? It's, if you're watching this as a video, I think, God, when's he going to finish that roof? Hello! Hang on! Well, that's the end of the video.